Today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new accounting is what we call blockchain.
I think this sort of thesis still needs to be played out, but I think where USDC is going to hit a cap is going to be at scale. So when I talk about the $10 trillion that we're processing every night, and I was looking this morning, I think the market, the 24-hour volume for both USDC and USDT is like $25 billion or something. That's like 400 times less than what we do every day. So the $10 trillion that we're processing every night.
And USDC itself we've seen over $3.5 trillion of transactions directly on the internet between counterparties.
You see, you got the gorilla in the room, Big Brad Garlinghouse, sitting with Jeremy Allaire. Now, you guys know that Jed McCaleb was with Ripple and left them to go build Stellar. And then you got these two big kahunas sitting together at the World Economic Forum. What do you think they're building?
And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company.
We on location. I remember way back. You ain't have no swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag. Now you got a new walk. Now you got new swag. You did a little research. Now you got a moon bag.
So, ladies and gentlemen, with digital assets, we hodl and we trade. And when we do hodl, we make sure it's on a cold storage wallet so we have full access to our funds and no one else. Okay, you're talking about the DCENT wallet here. The link is in the description. The most easy and safe hardware wallet, enhanced crypto protection, built on the highest security standards. What's going on, blockchain monkeys? Even here, I want to thank you for coming to my jungle. First of all, I'm no financial advisor whatsoever, nor am I professional in blockchain technology. But there is one thing that I absolutely will do, and that's give you my opinion. Now, today, we have got to go down the crypto yellow brick road because there is so much going down. But before we can even think about getting started, I'm going to need you to rub them hands together real vigorously and slide down Twitter. Coming in hot from Mason, right here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is back from 2018, but I thought it was very important for those that are new, the newbies in this game, to take a look.
You want to take one? Go for it. The first one's for you. IMF. Do you see IMF holding crypto assets in the future? I did not put that up there.
Why was there a need to pause before you answer the question?
Remember, I'm from the legal department. I'm supposed to be very conservative.
And why did Brad feel like he needed to laugh at that moment in time? Still thinking.
I don't want to go into great details about
Maybe I should take what the IMF is going to do.
This coming in hot from Crypto Hawk. Asia chooses Ripple XRP for their layer 1 unified blockchain.
Check it out, it's Crypto Hawk. Tomorrow morning show, we're going over Singapore. Ripple Singapore and all that. The Ripple Partner Monetary Authority of Singapore, the layer 1 blockchain, XRP ledger, BNY Mellon. Now check this out. I've been deep diving stuff again. When I do my normal BNY Mellon reinventing Ripple payments search, when I do that search, you can see it here. Guess what Ripple did? They deleted that. Oh man, I can normally click right on there. Okay, and now when I look for BNY Mellon partnership on Ripple page, it's gone. Oh man.
This coming in hot from Emily at the Crypto Barbie on Twitter, November 19th, 2023. Next step of implementation to SWIFT ISO 222. And we're talking all major reserve currencies. Also included in the regulatory changes are SWIFT Interbank, SWIFT Score, DTA, and Bolero. I mean, they are putting it right in front of your face. And it's coming in hot from Cyprus. Yoda Plus DocuTrade and XDC Trade Network has successfully executed a pioneering transaction by converting traditional bills of lading to EBL, electronic bills of lading. This groundbreaking transaction demonstrates DocuTrade's prowess in digitizing trade documents. Participants in this pilot included Trade Flow Capital Management, USD Trade Flow Funds SP as the shipper, Propine as the digital asset custodian, and TradeFinex as the institutional liquidity provider. The solutions utilizing this pilot comprised of XDC Trade Network as the marketplace for trade finance, DocuTrade by Yoda Plus for digitizing trade documents, and Open Attestation Framework for ensuring MLETR compliant standards. And you are first on this rocket. I hope you got your moon boots packed. And ladies and gentlemen, do not forget the weed. And coming in hot from Chad Steingraber, the IMF is telling you it's gonna happen. This coming in from IMF Managing Director, Kristalina Georgieva.
A large and growing number of countries are steaming ahead with development and deployment of central bank digital currencies. And while crypto assets, including stable coins, have had their ups and downs, they're not going away. The international payments system needs to be improved. We need to make it cheaper, quicker, and easier so that workers can send home remittances and small businesses can increase their exports. But we must also urgently guard against money laundering and other crimes,
Oh my goodness.
fraud and theft from retail investors. And thinking ahead, we need to ensure that substitution out of weaker currencies doesn't leave monetary authorities unable to fight inflation, promote growth, and maintain financial stability. A stable and resilient international monetary system is core to the IMF's mandate, as is helping our members grow. So we are working to help them seize opportunities and manage risks in several ways. We are offering capacity development to countries considering CBDCs and working with partners towards a comprehensive policy framework on crypto assets.
And so, taking a peek at the Bank of International Settlements, we have here 24 Hours Crypto hitting you with this heat.
This working paper from the Bank of International Settlements, Trust Bridges and Money Flows was published July 2023. And listen to what they said here. Keep in mind, Tobias Adrian is one of the individuals that is leading the Bank of International Settlements in terms of cross-border settlements.
And for this reason, at the IMF, we are working hard on the concept of a global CBDC platform to trade and to manage risks. And my colleague, Tobias Adrian, will talk more about it later.
Bridging the new technologies all together. And he was in the same panel as Brad Garlinghouse back in 2019, and a lot of closed door meetings that you're not going to hear about.
And so, taking a look at this BIS report coming in hot July 2023, I wanted to touch on something real quick. So what are they talking about right here? Modern forms of money depend on credit relationships that require trust. Difficulties associated with making cross-border payments can be better understood by factoring in the importance of these trust relationships, which can be particularly difficult to establish and maintain between counterparties located in developing economies. Within countries, central banks act as a trust-enhancing mechanism across market participants by eliminating the need to maintain costly bilateral trust relationships. This is done by providing a common settlement asset and a common settlement platform. What the are they talking about? Now, this coming in hot from 801 XRP. Fam, IMF Chief Statistician Bert Kroos setting the stage. Indeed, our financial landscape is undergoing a profound transformation in emerging digital forms of payment with CBDCs.
Well, thank you, Managing Director, for this introduction, and thank you for being such a big supporter of the data work at the IMF. And indeed, our financial landscape is undergoing a profound transformation with the emergence of digital forms of payments, of which CBDCs, tokenized deposits, stablecoins, and other crypto assets. And many of these innovations don't fit into our traditional definition of money, and we're not certain at this stage if they'll deliver on the promises of faster, cheaper, more inclusive, and more efficient payments, and if they can ever be called money. However, ignoring them is no longer an option.
We already knew this. Back in 2018, when the blockchain monkeys got started in this thing, Tim Draper said it best. First, they say, oh, it's nothing. Then they ignore it. Then they fight it. Then they get the government friends to sue it. And then they adopt it.
And to gain a better understanding of their impact on monetary policy, financial stability, and our international monetary system, we must measure them. As the MD highlighted, we need to bridge the data gaps that these new forms of payments have created to be able to formulate informed decision-making and to think of how to measure money in the new digital age. So over the next 2 days, we have a lot to uncover, discuss, and to understand. It's a challenge, but statisticians thrive on challenges. And this forum is our effort to address these challenges, bringing together experts from central banks, statistical offices, think tanks, academia, the private sector, international organizations for meaningful discussions and deliberations. Over the past years, the forum themes have proven extremely successful and influential. At the same time, assisting the global network of economic and financial statisticians to address several measurement challenges, showcasing the IMF's leadership in this field. And for this forum too, we have an impressive lineup of presenters from various sectors sharing their cutting-edge insights into digital payment methods and how to measure money. We'll hear views and perspectives about the new forms of payments, the implications for financial stability.
You got all these distractions going on. You got wars going on. You got so many things happening. But in the background, underneath the piping, they are building a brand new financial system. Let's go.
Policies, the impact of financial inclusion, touching on illicit financial flows, and how statisticians can better measure the new forms of digital payments to support policy making. We'll have the opportunity to engage with panelists who will shed light on how digital forms of payment challenge our current understanding and measurements of monetary and liquidity aggregates. Another set of panelists will discuss how to address data gaps and explore reliable data sources to assess the scale and impact of these digital forms of payments in the evolving financial landscape.
Okay, so we got here ISO 222. Let's do it. Hitting you with this new Ripple partner Finastra plus FedNow promo video. But real quick, before we even get into the video, can we go back to 2019 real quick? What they talking about, okay? You got Ripple to bring blockchain technology to Finastra's banking customers. Collaboration will enable financial institutions using Finastra solution to make faster and reliable cross-border payments. I told you they've been building the plumbing, you lazy, impatient mother.
Ready to seize the instant payments opportunity successfully and rapidly? Introducing Finastra Payments to Go, a core independent, cloud-based software-as-a-service payments processing solution enabling financial institutions of all sizes across the U.S. to deliver instant payments faster and more efficiently. By rapidly onboarding to a modern, scalable, and highly resilient platform, ensuring businesses and individuals can send and receive instant payments in real time, around the clock, every day of the year. Intuitive configuration capabilities, out-of-the-box best practice workflows, and use of business rules and data analytics give financial institutions the tools and insights they need to simplify, streamline, and automate payment processing and reduce operational complexity. Its comprehensive set of interfaces and open APIs, as well as certified direct access to both the FedNow and RTP networks, ensures rapid integration and interoperability. The modular and scalable solution is expandable. It can also support FedWire, NACHA, SWIFT, and Visa Direct cross-border payments.
Hello!
With pre-integrated real-time anti-money laundering and fraud prevention capabilities, leveraging artificial intelligence and machine learning, the solution enables potential risks mitigation and compliance with regulatory requirements. Payments to Go customers can also tap into our growing ecosystem of fintech specialists and cross-border service partners to accelerate innovation, enhance customer experiences, and increase efficiencies. With over 15 years of experience in delivering instant payment services and hundreds of payment solutions deployed by leading financial institutions all over the world, Finastra Payments to Go is a proven solution you can trust to meet your demands of today and the innovations of tomorrow.
And so real quick, before I let you go, we got the big gorilla in the room, Stuart Alderati of Ripple, hitting you with these licenses, coming in at the speed of light.
We just received our major payments license from the Monetary Authority of Singapore after 3 years of due diligence. We're applying for a license in the UK, in Ireland that will passport through the EU, and Dubai. So
First you research. Then you go research the research that you just researched. And then you buy.
Cause it's the standard in this bitch. XRP. I went to YouTube University, and now they mocking me with no degree. We saying by the swift, keep it walking. Respecting elders in these bushes. Bitcoin is talking.
You don't have to be rich to be taking advantage of this. This was the beginning of the greatest transformation of wealth the world has ever fucking seen since World War II.
Blockchain. Blockchain. We talking about an intellectual choo-choo train. It's DLT up in these streets, man. That's why we rip all on that blockchain.